Want to take your business planning to the next level? Let me explain how you can feel less chaotic and more organised. I love lists. Love, love, love lists. I'm a listy kind of girl. Anything I need to do, I will create a list for it. And I've always been like that. And it has always helped me out when I've worked in IT over the last 25 years, to getting Christmas presents, to planning holidays. You name it, if I can do a list, I will do one. And I have lists of lists, but we won't go there. At the minute, I have 213 notes on my iPhone, basically lists, and the combination of to-dos, ideas, prompts, shorts, scripts, notes, shopping lists, absolutely everything. Then I have my whiteboard. I also have books, journals, notebooks, literally of more things, more things, more things. And then I have a vision board. I'm not OCD at all. No, no, not me. Now, obviously, as you can appreciate, all these things are separate. They're in separate places, on separate devices, in separate lists, lists of lists, like I say. But as you're beginning to think, if you're thinking the process I'm thinking is even talking it out loud, none of these work with each other. They're all like little separate entities, like little tiny bits and pieces here and there and everywhere. And to move any of these ideas, any of these dreams, goals, aspirations, to move them forward, they've got to come together. And the game changer for me was when I decided to put them all on a calendar. Now, I'm an IT girl. I've worked in IT for over 25 years and I've been an entrepreneur, so I've run my own business. But adding things on my calendar is actually new to me. Although I use a calendar online and occasionally I might have a paper-based calendar. That's more of a journal-based calendar, to be fair. But I never thought about it, never even considered it. It didn't cross my mind to put everything from my vision board, all of these notes and everything, onto a calendar. Genius. Why didn't I think of it before? So what I did was I started looking at my calendar entries for the day. These might have been things that I'd had scheduled in, like dentist appointments, doctors, car in for service kind of thing. Then I add my time blocks in, so my daily tasks of things that I want to do. So if you've just come from the previous video, you'll know then that I time block in an hour, 6 till 7, to do my physiotherapy exercises and have a shower. So it's those kind of things that you want to add into your calendar next. Then for me, I have two 15-minute slots, because I like my 15 minutes. I have them in the morning and the afternoon, or whenever my daughter finishes sixth form, and I put them into my calendar. So what you need to do is start looking at your day on your calendar. Bonus tip, if you do these things on a regular basis, schedule them in as a recurring appointment. So if you use, say, Gmail or Outlook, utilize the calendar and put those entries in, and you can have them appear every day, every week, or whatever, and the frequency of them. So if it's something that you want to schedule in or block out, then do you want it every single day, or do you want it twice a day? Depends on the task in hand. So what we're doing next is we're adding in the time blocks, those things that you want to just block out in your calendar. When I time block, I do feel in control. So I know that if I do block in that 6 till 7, I know I've achieved something. And by doing it first thing in the morning, that's a huge thing that's ticked off the list for the day. If you want to time block, do it in chunks, depending on how long you feel that you need to do it, especially when it's a visual and it's in your calendar. And most calendars allow you to time block for either 5-minute blocks or 15-minute blocks, or as we used to call it in my house when my kids were growing up, every 5-minute chunk was called a Peppa Pig. So you're blocking it out for like 3 Peppa Pigs. If you've never seen Peppa Pig, it's on for 5 minutes. That's all you need to know. So block it out for 3 Peppa Pigs or 15 minutes. Then you go back to your non-negotiable list. Go back and watch that video if you've not seen it. But if you can, slot in 3 non-negotiables for that day. Maximum 3, don't overwhelm yourself, but add in 3 non-negotiables. And obviously this is going to change on a daily basis. These things can't really be scheduled every day. A non-negotiable is more of a floating thing, something that would change on a daily basis as and when your business changes or what you're working on changes. Don't forget, whatever you're scheduling in for a non-negotiable doesn't mean to say that you're going to actually complete it on that day, but what you're saying is you're going to spend a certain period of time on that for that day. Then finally, if you've got any time left in the day and don't feel this is necessary if you have literally blocked your whole calendar out for the day already, but go back and pick one or two of the would like to achieves from the previous lesson that you've just done. These will be one or two little bite-sized chunks of the bigger goal that you are aiming to get to. So if it is a podcast that you're looking to create, maybe today, the virtual today, you want to send out emails to people to ask them if they would be available on certain dates for your podcast, or brainstorm a logo, or look at suppliers for business cards. Whatever it is, make it a small chunk from the would like to achieve list that you have done. If there is extra space, let's say, and it's a pretty easy day in your calendar, add in a few more of the goals from your would like to achieve list. They must be things that you are aiming for to achieve in the coming days, weeks, or months. And maybe it's because there's a certain milestone that's coming up. So adding extra time now to work on them will mean that you are more likely to achieve that goal further down the line. It's all about creating a sustainable business and making sure that you are not overwhelmed and you're in line with your goals, values, and targets. So by scheduling in not only just your non-negotiables, but also things from your would like to do, would like to achieve, vision planning board. Basically, you're creating a clear roadmap to getting from A to B with everything that you want to achieve on a daily basis and for your overall goals. Now, to learn how to review and refine this process, you need to watch the next video.